looking at hip and leg stretching, and you will probably need some blocks and definitely some form of belt, strap, any form of resistance band or anything like that will work as well. We're going to start in our usual way though, and we're going to come to the floor in a comfortable seated position. At this point, if you want to bring a block in to sit underneath the sitting bones, just to lift the hips up so they're a bit straighter, please do. Wherever you are, we're going to close the eyes, hands on knees, and take 3 grounding deep breaths. So as you breathe in, fill the whole body with air. And then as you breathe out, squeeze the belly button in, pushing all the air back out. 2 more like that. On this last one, we're going to open the mouth and breathe out fast. Good. Open the eyes, deep breath in, bring the arms up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, we're going to take the right arm to the mat, left arm comes over the top, opening the elbow, looking towards the ceiling and taking a deep breath here. As you breathe in, both arms up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, left arm down this time, right arm across, opening up that elbow, looking towards the ceiling, deep breath here. Breathing in, reaching tall. As you breathe out, right hand's going to come behind you, left hand to right knee. You're going to twist to look over that back shoulder and take a deep breath here. Breathe in, stretch tall. Breathe out, we'll twist the other way. Left hand behind, right hand on left knee, looking over that back shoulder. Deep breath here. Breathing in one last time, stretching really tall. As you breathe out, we're going to fold it forwards, bring the hands down to the mat, releasing the head. Taking a nice deep breath here. And then walking ourselves up to seated. We're going to come onto all fours for 3 rounds of cat-cow, making sure hips are over knees, shoulders are over wrists. As we breathe in, we're going to pull the shoulder blades together, open the chest, looking up and dropping the belly. As you breathe out, round the back, tuck the chin to the chest. Breathe in and up. And out and down. Breathe in and up. And out and down. Release to a neutral flat back. Tuck the toes under, pushing the hips up and back. We'll go into our first down dog. So the feet don't have to be flat on the floor. You can bend the knees slightly. What we're looking for is to push the chest towards the thighs, looking towards the feet and stretching out that upper back. Take one more deep breath here. And as you breathe out, walk feet to hands. Big breath in, come all the way up. Hands to prayer. As you breathe out, bring them to heart center. And we're going to go into a sun salutation. So big breath in, arms come up. As you breathe out, we're going down to the toes. Breathe in, half lift, flat back. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the mat and jump it or step it back for plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. We're going to take 2 deep breaths here today in our down dog. Feel free to pedal the feet. Still trying to push that chest towards the thighs, looking towards the feet. One more deep breath. And as you breathe out, we're going to jump it forwards or walk it forwards. Breathe in for a half lift. As we breathe out, we're going to go into a bit of a back stretch. So we're just going to let the hands hang, grab hold of the toes, or you can take it to ragdoll by holding onto the elbows, tucking the head towards the knee. One more deep breath here. We're then going to swoop the arms all the way up. Bring the hands to prayer. As you breathe in, as you breathe out, bring them to heart center. Good. We're going to go into a sun salutation B now. Breathe in, arms come up. As you breathe out, we're going to take the hands shoulder width apart. We're going to sit back onto the heels, dropping the bottom low, tucking the tailbone under, pulling the belly button in. Nice deep breath here. As you breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, half lift, flat back. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the mat, either jump it or step it back to plank. We're going to generate a little bit of heat this time, so we're going to hold our plank. So we're going to hold our plank for 3, 2, 1. As you breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. Breathe in, we're going to take the right foot towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, stack the hips. As you breathe out, we're going to step that foot between the hands, drop the left knee down, cartwheel of the arms up for a low lunge. We're going to open up this up into a twist. So on your next in-breath, stretch tall. As you breathe out, we're going to open up to the left side. Breathe in, stretch tall. Breathe out, turn to the right. Breathe in, stretch tall. Breathe out, hands frame the foot, tuck the back toes under, stepping back for plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. Breathe in, take the left foot to the ceiling now. Bend the knees, stack the hips, and then step that foot between the hands. Drop that back knee, flatten the foot. Bring the arms up for our low lunge on the second side. Again, we're going to take this into our twists. So as you breathe in, stretching tall. As you breathe out, turning to the right, first time this time. Breathe in, stretching tall. Breathe out, turn to the left. Breathe in, stretch tall. Breathe out, hands frame the foot, tuck the toes under at the back, stepping back to plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor, chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, tuck the toes under at the back, up and back, down dog. Take a deep breath in here. As you breathe out, either step it or jump it forwards. As we breathe in, we're going to go straight to our chair pose, tucking the tail under, pulling the belly button in. Deep breath here. As you breathe in, standing tall, bring the hands together at prayer. Breathe out, bring it to heart center. Good. We're going to do a half sun salutation to get down to the floor. So as you breathe in, take the hands to the ceiling. Breathing out, coming down to forward fold. Breathe in, half lift, flat back. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the mat, just step it back gently to a plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, we'll all do knees, chin, chest, up for a gentle cobra. Tuck the toes under at the back, up and back, down dog. Take a nice deep breath here. On your next out breath, we're going to come up onto the toes, widen the hands and see if we can jump through. If you can't do that, you can step through or just come down to hands and knees and then to a seated position in your own time. Good. So we're going to start with some gentle stretching here. We're going to start by bringing left foot in towards the thigh. inside of the right thigh. Right leg out straight, foot flexed. If you need to, at this point, you can bring in a strap or belt or whatever you've got. Just wrap it around the foot. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, fold forwards. Or if you don't need that, just inhale, reach tall. Exhale, get hold of the foot. So we really want to try and get a long stretch on this today. Wherever you are, we're going to tuck the head towards the knee and take 2 more deep breaths. Walking yourself back up, and we'll swap feet. So we're taking the left leg out long, foot flexed. Right foot comes into the left thigh with knee outwards. Again, if you need to, pop your strap around your foot. Breathe in, lift the chest. Exhale, lean forwards. If you don't need that, inhale, arms come high, stretch tall. Exhale, fold towards that foot. Really trying to get hold of the foot or toes. Dropping the head towards the knee, folding deeply. If you need to, you can bend that knee slightly. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Release and come back to seated. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together, as close to you as is comfortable. If you're having trouble sitting up through the hips, place a block underneath the sitting bones. We're going to take hold of ankles or feet, whatever feels comfortable for you. Breathe in, stretch tall. As you breathe out, we're just going to roll it forwards. You can drop the head if you like. It can be quite nice sometimes. You can bring a block in, depending on where you are. You can put it in front of you, rest your head on it at any length. You can put it onto the feet and just rest the head onto it. Wherever you are, we'll take a couple more deep breaths. And then just bring yourself back up to seated. Bring the knees together. Bring the hands by the sides. We're going to do a gentle boat pose and then go to lying. So you're going to rock back until you find your balance point. You're going to lift the feet off. Today we're going to see if we can extend to a full boat, keeping the chest high, keeping the legs up, and then see if we can extend that all the way to the floor, keeping it controlled, keeping it slow. Good. Okay, so we're going to go into a bit more leg stretching. This is where you'll definitely need a belt or strap. So we're going to start by bending the left knee with the foot flat on the floor, and we're going to lift the right foot, placing your strap, belt, wherever you've got, around the base of the foot. We're going to pull it up straight. So you really want to be thinking about keeping this leg straight, keeping the knee straight but soft so it's not locked, and just pulling that foot towards you. Take a couple of deep breaths like this. If that feels comfortable, we're going to straighten that left leg. You'll feel that it's become a little bit more intense. So we're really trying to flex the right foot, point the left toes, flattening that left leg across the mat, straightening that right leg as best you can. We're going to release, gently bend that leg, take a nice deep breath. You can even squeeze that knee in towards you. And then we're going to take it long one more time, really give it a big pull this time, and then take hold of both sides of the strap with one hand, rebending that left leg, letting the knee fall out to the left, take the arm out towards the left too, and then let that So you're keeping the stretch on that foot. So you're still pulling onto that foot, but it's come out wide to the right. Take 2 more deep breaths here. You really should feel that on the inside of the groin. Bring it back to center. Swapping hands with the left hand now, taking that left leg long and the right hand out to the side, and then we're going to drop the right foot, rolling it over to the left. So this time you'll feel it all the way across the outside of that right hip. Trying to keep the shoulders on the mat. Trying to keep that pressure on, still trying to pull that foot towards you. Bring it back to center. Bring that knee back in. One final squeeze on that right leg, pulling it towards you, both hands on the straps. See if that'll go any closer than it did before. Bend the knee, release the strap, bring the foot down. Good. We'll do the same on the left. Keeping that right knee bent and on the floor. Bring the left leg towards you, looking around your strap or belt or whatever you've got. And just going into that gentle stretch. So again, taking this leg nice and long and straight, knee straight but soft, pulling on that foot, really flexing it. One more deep breath. If it feels comfortable to do so, you're going to pull a little bit harder and then take that right foot long on the mat. So we're stretching that leg long, pointing those toes, flexing the left foot, pulling it towards you. Try to make sure you don't drift off to the left or the right, trying to keep it central. One more deep breath. Release the pressure. Bend the leg. Again, if you want to, you can squeeze that knee towards you. Taking a nice deep breath. And then taking it long again. Pulling on the strap. Keeping it nice and straight. One more deep breath here. Good. We're going to re-bend that left leg, foot flat on the floor. We're going to take both bits of the strap or belt or whatever you've got in the left hand. Right arm comes out to the side this time, and then we're just going to open that left leg out to the left. Again, keeping that pressure on, keep pulling it towards you and let it fall out to the side. So you're letting that right knee fall out as well, and the right arm out as a counterbalance for the leg. One more deep breath here. Bring that foot back to center. We're going to straighten out that right leg. Take hold of both sides of the strap with the right hand now. Left arm goes out to the side. Right leg crosses over, keeping those shoulders down on the mat. 2 deep breaths. Keep pulling that foot towards you, keeping that leg straight. Good, bringing it back up to center. We're going to take hold of both sides. Give it one final pull towards you, see if it's any better. You can get any closer. Bend the right knee, foot on the mat. Bend the left leg, unhook your belt, and bring the foot down to the mat. We're going to bring those both knees in for one final squeeze. You can take them close across the belly. You can take them wide towards the underarms. You can rotate the feet one way and then the other. Good. We're going to bring the knees together, take the arms out to the side, just let both knees drop to the right. 2 deep breaths here. Just releasing any tension in that lower back from all the stretching. Coming back to centre, and then go straight over to the left with the knees. Again, just releasing any tension in that lower back. 2 deep breaths. Coming back to centre. Final big squeeze of the knees towards you. Let the right leg go long. Let the left leg go long. And we're going to go into our Savasana. So get yourself comfy. If you want a blanket or a pillow or anything, get them now. We're going to take the hands by the sides, palm facing up. Close the eyes, slow down the breathing. Just begin to relax on the mat. On your next in-breath, take your attention to your toes, your feet and your legs. And as you breathe out, let all the tension melt away. On your next in-breath, take your attention to your hips, your stomach and your back. And as you breathe out, let all the tension melt away. On your next in-breath, take your attention to your fingers, your hands and your arms. And as you breathe out, let all the tension melt away. On your next in-breath, take your attention to your chest and your shoulders. And as you breathe out, let all the tension melt away. On your next in-breath, take your attention to your neck, your face and your head. And as you breathe out, let the last of your tension leave your body. We're going to lay here, breathing deeply and completely relaxed on the mat. We're going to begin now to wake up the body by giving the fingers and the toes a wriggle. You are welcome to stay in your Savasana longer if you would like to. If not, we're going to move the feet together. Take the hands up over the top of the body and stretch all the way from the fingers to the toes. As you feel ready, we'll roll onto our sides. You can use your arm as a pillow. And we'll take 2 more deep breaths here. We're going to make our way up to a comfortable seated position. Again, if you need a block underneath the seat, grab that now. We're going to close the eyes, bring the hands to prayer at heart center. Take 3 final deep breaths to lock in our practice. We're going to drop the hands in the lap, the chin to the chest, open the eyes, and we're all done. I hope you enjoyed this class and I look forward to seeing you next week.